guys, bonjour mes amis, I'm Booger, welcome aboard, eh? Alright, we're gonna make some goulash. Yeah. You know, when I first got married, I didn't know how to cook. I really didn't know how to boil potatoes. Can you imagine that? That was many years ago. But anyways, every Wednesday was goulash day. I thought I was like the shit when I was making that. But anyways, it's a feel-good kind of dish, so I figured we'd do it in the Air Fryer and see what happens. I'm gonna use some stuff out of my canning pantry. My pantry. Got some sauce there and some, some tomatoes. So we'll see what happens. You guys ready? Let's go. Chin chin. All right, guys, got the paddle in, and I'm gonna use 2 tablespoons of butter just to make it a little creamier. A lot better than oil. This is an onion that I diced up. And this is optional. If you don't like onions, don't put onions, but it really goes well in goulash. And I have a lot of peppers out there, so I went and got one and chopped that up. That'll give it a little bit of sweetness to it. Alright, so we're going to fry that up. Bottom, top one. Let's do the top one at 3. And we'll see. I'm just going to get them a little soft, and then I'm going to put the meat in there. Also wanted to tell you, I got a pot of macaroni noodles boiling on the stove. So add that ready. Alright guys, that was probably 5 minutes. Good to go. When you can see through the onions, that's when I do it. Here's a pound of ground turkey. Now, I do ground turkey. If you're going to do ground beef, that like gives out a lot of grease, so I don't know. I mean, that's your choice, but I don't care for the grease stuff. So I'm gonna cook this till it's cooked. We'll be back. Alright guys, that didn't take long at all. I just wanted to brown it, so that was like probably 5 minutes. I'm gonna add a jar of my stewed tomatoes to that. And 2 of my tomato sauce. Success! Oh, it smells, look at that. And that's loaded with my basil, oregano, parsley, garlic, and onions. I mean, it's got all kinds of flavors in there. It's ridiculous. And I'm not going to salt it because my sauce has salt in it. But I am going to pepper it just to give it a little zhuzh. A little kick. Alright? So if you're using plain tomato sauce, put some good herbs in there, something like you would make a spaghetti sauce. That'll give it some good flavor. So we'll be back. I'm just gonna get this all mixed up. By the way, the Air Fryer will do very well with this recipe. So we'll be back. Yes, we're still at a 3, So that was another 5 minutes. Everything's 5 minutes. You notice that? So I'm gonna add my noodles. According to how much sauce I have, I think I may have too much of the noodles. I don't know. Let's see. Ooh, that looks good. That looks good. Oh yes, I'm happy with that. All right, so at this point, I'm going to turn it down to a 2, and we're just going to stir it up so it mixes all together, and it does that stuff. This is going to my chickens. All right, guys, that wasn't a couple minutes just to mix it up. Doesn't that look good? Let's shut everything off first. All right, so I'm going to plate this. I'm going to let it cool, and we're going to taste it. All right, my dears. I shredded a little bit of Gruyere cheese on there. If you've never had Gruyere cheese, I'm telling you, it's so good. I mean, this is just optional. If I didn't have Gruyere cheese, I wouldn't put anything else on there because goulash is good just the way it is. All right, so here goes. Yes. It's perfect. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Like I said, my sauce is so flavorful. It takes all day to make my sauce, but it's worth it. Probably bring you around next year, next garden season, to show you how I do it. But this is beautiful. And that cheese on top's not too bad either. All right, guys. Well, there you go. Thanks for shopping. Bye.